Hi, IVA students. Happy Friday, but it's Thursday, but it's Friday because there's no school tomorrow, because it's an asynchronous day, because it's a faculty academy day, and also guess what? There's no school on Monday. This is strange. I don't know what day it is anymore. Happy February. Here's some information about what's coming up. Next week is going to be minimum days for 4 days. I'm going to scooch over to this next slide. So 4 straight, whoa, what was that? Let me go to this. Friday night, before you even start to think about next week, Friday night is IVA's second game night. This is a night hosted by the PTA where you log on, you go to different breakout groups, and you play different games. So it's from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Friday night. This has been sent to your parents. It'll be put on the announcements classroom so that you have access to it. There's a Zoom link, but it's really fun to play with some random people on a Friday night. I hope you guys can make it. Now, back to school. Next week is going to be 4 days of minimum days, Tuesday through Friday. Instead of getting out at the time you normally get out, you're going to be getting out at noon. That means instead of 80-minute classes, you have 60-minute classes with 20-minute breaks in between. And this is so that we have time for teachers to meet with students and their families for 7th grade conferences. Next week, the report cards are coming out today, I think, if we can manage it. And that means that you'll have time to look over the comments of your teachers before you get into those conferences. I think almost every family has signed up. I think there's like 15 more families to sign up. So clubs continue and we're figuring it out. Good job for figuring it out. And then update on applications. So application due date for 5th graders coming in is due March 12th. And I'm giving stickers, well, IVA is giving stickers to anybody who gets their name as recommended on the application, or how did you hear about IVA on the application. So yay to me, I got one person. As a principal of a school, I feel like I should have more, but whatever, I'm still gonna get some stickers. And so are the rest of the people here. Miss Gordon is winning, but we haven't had any updates in the last week, so let people know. Also, peer tutoring is something that we are creating this semester. I'm really looking forward to it. We have about 17 students have already signed up to be peer tutors. They're going to get notices today, I hope. And we do need a few more 7th and 8th graders to be tutors. Whoa. My book club's meeting tonight. I don't know if you saw that notification. We do have a few more to be tutors, and there's going to be training coming up. I'm really looking forward to that. Also, student leaders, if you want to be a student leader welcoming in new kids to find out about IVA, those applications are coming out next week. So next week's minimum days, things slow, extra weekend days. Don't worry about it. It'll happen. It'll be there. I want to give a really quick update just from my principal perspective about Black History Month. And I thought it would be practicing some vulnerability and intellectual humility to use the frame I used to think and now I think. So as a teacher, I used to think that Black History Month was like valid and good. And then I also thought like it gets in the way of the content I'm trying to teach. And lots of things have happened recently that have put forward some of the values of the Black Lives Matter movement. And just that, like, it's so clear the systemic injustice that's happened over time, especially for our Black citizens. So as I'm thinking about Black History Month, I still do think that if we could incorporate ideas of minority voices that have been oppressed over time into curriculum throughout the year, it still would be the best thing. But I now think that we need to specifically celebrate Black history. We need to specifically, continually make reparations for things that we don't even know culturally have created oppression over time. So as a white woman, as someone who's not Black and who has not even experienced these things personally, I know that I don't know enough. And here's what my fears are. I don't think I have the right perspective even now. I think I have so much to learn. So as a principal, my tendency would be like to hide it from people, to not let people know what I think at all, because I'm afraid of the judgment of not having arrived. And that's what I'm fighting against. So I hope that you all fight against the messages that you're telling yourself so that we can continue to learn and live well. Happy Black History Month.